Where is more?
Here we go.
It's across the bottom next to.
We're being recorded. Hooray, you did it, Richard.
Excellent. So, my name is Richard Waring. I'm a host for this long-going, long-serving poetry reading series, the PoemWorks reading series, part of the PoemWorks community. And I welcome you to this early July evening after a lot of fireworks. We're going to have more fireworks tonight with our three features. But first, I want to offer up a couple of interesting tidbits. The artist Sulakai Jaoud says, survival is a creative act. You try to hold the beauty and cruelty of life in the same palm.
Beautiful.
Louise Gluck wrote, writing is a kind of revenge against circumstance. I like that.
I do too.
I love it.
Yeah.
Lastly, Rachel Carson wrote, if there is poetry in my book about the sea, it is not because I deliberately put it there, but because no one could write truthfully about the sea and leave out the poetry.
Beautiful. Oh, good.
So tonight, our first of three featured poets is Lori Kagan, who has been a part of the PoemWorks community for well over a decade. Her poems have appeared in literary journals, including Oregon East, Lullwater Review, Eureka Literary Review, North Atlantic Review, Slipstream, Evansville Review, and South Carolina Review. Her poem, I Dip My Skirt in Your Blood, John Dillinger, was nominated for a Pushcart Prize, Best of the Small Presses.
Wow.
Lori's lived in Newton, Mass for 17 years, but still pines a little tiny bit for her last two places of residence, New York City and Lawrence, Kansas. Please welcome Lori.
Thank you very much. And thanks so much, Richard. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thanks very much to Richard for bearing with me. I've been very discombobulated the last few months. And I'm also joining you from not my home, but Kripalu, because I have a bad scheduler. So I'm in a room that I'm hoping no one will walk into, and I'm hoping there won't be any other issues. But my first poem kind of is related to that, but this experience was not at Kripalu, I just have to say. This is called The Art of Living. When the meditation instructor said, concentrate on the feel of the inhale, focus on the flow of the exhale, I did. I counted 6 beats in, 8 beats out. Her voice was so confident, her dress flowing white linen, her long blonde hair twisted into a high, tight bun. No one can be anxious when the mind is focused on the breath, she said. But I felt sick. Nausea rose from my stomach up to my throat. I untangled myself from the lotus position, ran to the back of the room, vomited in her ivory garbage can.
Wow.
So this next one is called Other Children's Mothers. Once in a while, other children's